What's going on, guys? Spazmattic here, back inside Destiny 2, and in this video I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the Redrix Broadsword, which is an upcoming weapon similar or very similar to the Redrix Claymore that is now in Season 3, but in Season 4 Redrix Broadsword is a new weapon coming with Forsaken that's very similar to the Claymore, and a lot of backlash was introduced the other day because This Week of Bungie announced this whole new system with the new special weapon coming out for competitive mode in Season 4 in Forsaken for the Crucible. So I just want to give my thoughts and opinion on it because I know a lot of people were complaining about it because obviously you worked so hard for a weapon in Season 3 in competitive mode. Why are they giving out a weapon very similar to it? Almost could be better because you get random rolls on the middle perk and the sights. So people are wondering why you will be able to get a weapon very similar and maybe better than the Claymore in Season 4 for people who did not have to do the grind in Season 3. But I'm going to go over my opinions on it, my thoughts, and give you guys a little explanation as to how the thing works. As I know today they just released a quest line for the Broadsword, so I'll be linking that and the This Week at Bungie in this video in the description box, so I'll be talking about all that in this video. But going over the Redrix Broadsword, what the weapon is, Shaxx will offer a new quest. I'm reading this straight from the This Week at Bungie, so I'll be linking this in the description box down below. But Shaxx will offer a new quest that players can compete to earn Redrix Broadsword, a companion weapon to Redrix Claymore. The Broadsword features a similar talent arrangement, but it does not share the lore and triumphs associated with the Claymore. Once you've earned the weapon, random roll versions of the Broadsword will start dropping from Crucible engrams. Each drop will have a fixed Outlaw plus Desperado combination, and each drop will also have randomized barrels, magazines, and Masterwork perks. Players who've earned the Claymore in Season 3 will receive additional bonuses. So if you've got the Claymore in Season 3, you'll be granted an exclusive emblem, and you'll be able to get the Broadsword immediately once Forsaken drops. You don't have to do the quest line like the other people have to if you got the Claymore in Season 3, which is kind of good, I guess, because people were like, really, we only get an emblem for doing all that work to show off our hard work put into the weapon and stuff like that. Which, I mean, I don't really care. It's their game, you know. I'm not a big complainer when it comes to things like this, but you know, I'll be wearing that emblem probably when Forsaken launches, so you'll catch me on Forsaken launch date wearing that emblem and with the Broadsword weapon immediately. So that's kind of cool. But people were wondering why. People didn't know the quest at the time for the Broadsword as to why they're giving out a weapon very similar to the Claymore for everyone in the game, I guess, because they worked so hard in Season 3 for it. But going over the quest line, it came out a couple hours ago, and it honestly is very lengthy. I wouldn't say it's hard. I mean, it's probably going to be hard for the average player. I would say top tier, better player that I am in the community. I would classify myself as that, I guess, but for me, I would say it's pretty normal. It just will take a very long time. But going over the steps, step 1 is in the Crucible, you have to defeat 200 opponents with the Pulse Rifle. You have to get final blows with the Pulse Rifle, which is, I would say it's not too hard. It just will take a decent amount of time just because you have to have a Pulse Rifle on to get those completed. Step 2, you have to reach Valor Rank Heroic, which is pretty simple. Step 3 is in the Crucible, you have to earn 75 double plays, which honestly will be kind of hard. I wouldn't say it's hard, but it will take a while because most of those double plays will probably come from your super. And obviously, if you think about it, that's 75 supers you have to do because obviously it depends on what super you're using. If you're using a bubble or something like that, you're probably not going to do that well. Same with Night Stalker and stuff like that. So you got to be using Arc Strider, hammers, Dawn Blade, stuff like that in the Crucible to get those double plays. So for step 4 in the Crucible, defeat 150 opponents with precision final blows from any Pulse Rifle. It's very similar to step 1, but this time you have to get final blows in the headshot, or headshot final blows. For step 5 in the Crucible, you have to defeat 50 opponents with arc final blows, 50 opponents with solar final blows, and 50 opponents with void final blows. So this is basically if you're using an energy pulse or energy auto rifle, if it's a void weapon, it will count towards this. I'm guessing that's what it is. I don't think it's just abilities. It should work with the weapons as well. For step 6, you have to complete 25 Crucible matches in quick play, competitive, and rumble. So that's a total of 75 Crucible matches in those game modes, which will take a long time to do. 25 matches doesn't seem like that much, but once you start playing the games, it actually is a lot of time. So for step 7, you have to complete 20 Crucible bounties, which also will be time consuming because you only can do 5 bounties a day. That's basically what, 4 days of bounties straight if you want to get that completed. And then step 8 will be resetting your Valor rank 5 times within a single season, which I think is the hardest step, obviously, because it's the hardest for last. I think it's the hardest one. I don't even think I've reset my Valor rank 5 times this season, in season 3. And I mean, I don't play that much quick play, but honestly, that's that's a lot. I think I only reset my Valor rank like 3 or 4 times. But obviously, just like this weekend, it's times 3 Valor. That will also help towards the Valor rank resets, because you'll be getting that bonus Valor multiplier that Bungie puts out every so often. They'll most likely do that in season 4 for Forsaken, and then once you complete the Valor rank 5 times, you have to visit Lord Shaxx and claim your reward, and you'll get the Broadsword. But since you got the Claymore, if you got the Claymore in season 3, you don't have to do any of this, and you can just pick up the weapon for free from Shaxx. I'm guessing that's what it is. And for the step 8, I don't know if the resets are going to be similar to the Solstice of Heroes boots, because I know if you have the boots, if you already hit Legend, you just play a game of Crucible and it unlocks. I don't know if that's going to work with this. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it doesn't, I guess, for me, because I want to make this, I guess, like, make the quest as hard as it can be, because I know, like, a lot of people who got the Claymore in season 3 were complaining and like, really, you're just gonna make us grind that hard for a weapon and then have these people just get the Broadsword? But I mean, this is this is a reasonable quest line in my opinion. It's gonna be very long. It's gonna be a very long quest for people to do to get the Broadsword, in my opinion. And I think it's gonna be, I think it's good. I'm not complaining. I'm not a big complainer when it comes to stuff like this, but I think this is reasonable. This is very manageable to do in a season of Destiny. If you just gotta grind the Crucible out. But other than that, I mean, like I said, I'm not a big complainer. I don't really mind it that much. But like I said, I'll be putting this in the description box down below and the This Week at Bungie, because I mean, a lot of people were, a decent amount of backlash. A lot of people were complaining about it when I was reading it on Twitter when This Week at Bungie launched, and everyone was like, wait, you're giving out the same weapon to people who didn't have to claim more in season 3. But obviously we'll be getting an exclusive emblem. Super hyped for that. Very, very hyped. It's kind of sarcasm there, but you know, it'll be nice getting the Broadsword immediately, and an emblem, I guess can show that we did the Claymore grind in season 3, I guess. But really, honestly, I'm the type of person it doesn't bother me that much. But obviously, if you guys have any opinions on it, feel free to comment them down below. If you have any questions on anything, feel free to ask them in the comments down below as well. But like I said, I'll be putting these in the description boxes down below so you guys can check them out. And I mean, that's basically about it. I'm just waiting for Forsaken to launch now. I can't wait until August 28th and September 4th, because I'll be grinding the hell out of that DLC. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, my thoughts and opinions, and a little explanation on the Broadsword, because I know I feel like some people could have been confused on this. People don't even know what the Broadsword is yet, but hopefully this video cleared some things up for you guys. If you guys have any questions, like I said, please comment them down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Back inside Destiny 2. Peace.